Hello, everybody. This is Deborah Kagan, your Mojo Recovery Specialist, and we are here for your daily Mojo Moment. This is number 7. It is a new commitment that I have made for this year, coming at you live with a little bit of Mojo inspiration, information, tips, tools, and all the goodness, all the things, all the things. And I am here doing this once a day live for you. And I really am excited about creating a deeper community this year. I'm excited about being able to support you even more fully. And I'm really excited to hear what's happening in your world. Right, so this is, while we are here in a virtual community, we can still certainly be connected. And I love hearing from you. I'm loving your comments. I'm appreciating your feedback. So please keep it coming. This is just the beginning, and we'll continue to evolve and grow over the course of this year. And yeah, every damn day, you're going to be getting a piece of me through these Facebook Lives. And if you're catching it live, fantastic. I'm so happy to see you here. And if you are catching this on a replay, that's great too. And feel free, if you ever have a question or if you want to share some feedback and make sure that I see it quickly, it's always a good idea to tag me, because then I will get it much more swiftly. So today I wanted to talk about this whole notion of who's in your corner, right? Who do you have in your tribe? Who are you spending your time with? Because as we are moving along, seems like a really fast pace to me already, the 7th day of the year. As we move along to create a whole new calendar year, it's very important to recognize and remember who you spend your time with makes a big difference in what you're going to be up to. Right? Because when we surround ourselves with positive people, with people that are moving in the direction that we desire to be moving in, if you spend your time with people who are further ahead of you in an area that you are looking to grow, that's the way to have more velocity, more power, and frankly, more pleasure in your life. And I'm all about living a powerful, pleasureful, as I say, turned on life, right? That's what we do here at Mojo Central. And I do specifically work with women. It's all about reclaiming your confidence, feeling amazing in your skin, and living a turned on life. So consider, who are you spending your time with? Are you still in an old pattern of same routines, same people, and it's not quite getting you where you want to go? Just consider that, right? And maybe you're surrounded with fantastic people that are continually supporting you and uplifting you. Well, kudos to you. That's awesome. But it's really important to take inventory of your communities and to discover who really is in your corner. And someone once said to me, I don't know when it was, but it seems like many, many years ago at this point, somebody did say to me that whoever comes into our lives, and I do personally subscribe to that, everything and everyone in our lives, we interact and we connect, and it's not really random, right? We come into each other's lives for something. And this person said to me, you know, people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I'm interested to know what you think of that, right? Do you believe that you connect with, like, the people that you connect with for one of, these things? And sometimes you connect with someone and it's for all 3 of those things. I personally subscribe to that, because I think whoever I'm encountering day to day, whether it's the barista at Starbucks or, my person at the dry cleaner who always takes care of me, or, a stranger on the street, there's a reason. There's something to the interchange and the exchange that will happen between the 2 of you. It might be a moment of inspiration. And it might be a moment of irritation that is actually for you to be inspired to shift something within yourself. Because a lot of times, if we're focusing on being grateful or having compassion, you're not always going to get the lesson in the easy way, right? If you're thinking, okay, great, I'm looking to be more compassionate this year. Well, you're probably going to get some opportunities that are going to piss you the F off first, because you'll be able to tap into compassion on a whole new level for whatever might be going on with the person that just pissed you off. Right? So it's these reasons that sometimes are not very clear on the surface. Okay. And I'm really curious, do you believe that we all bump into each other in this fantastic spinning rock, for some kind of a reason? What are your thoughts on that? Definitely let me know in the comments. I'm very interested. And I'm curious, have you had a moment with someone recently where you realized, wow, this person is not in my corner, even though I thought that they were. And I like I said, I recommend evaluating your communities, evaluating your tribes. Most importantly, because it's about where you're spending your time. And that's an important commodity, right? Everyone's like, I'm so busy. I don't have enough time. Well, if that's something that you might say, then consider, where are you gifting your time? Where are you placing that commodity? A lot of people are very conscious of where they're spending their money, but you got to recognize that your time, right, is gift. I mean, it's your gift, whether it's to yourself or you're gifting it to someone else. You might be gifting it to your clients. You might be gifting it to family or friends. You might be gifting it to strangers. You might be gifting it to the traffic on the 405, right? But your time is a commodity. And consider how you spend it, just like you spend your dollars. And when you look at your communities and seeing who is in your corner, how are you spending that currency of you and your time with those folks? It's something that's important. It's something that will also fill up your mojo tank much more easily. I talk about this whole thing in some of my courses called really looking at what are the mojo moochers, the mojo moochers in your life, right? Who's sucking and siphoning off your mojo? And that just sounded really funny. But in any case, who's vampiring is probably a better non-sexual way to say, who is vampiring your mojo, right? Because there are people that will simply, if you let them, because it is about if you let them, they will absolutely just kind of plug in and, take out that mojo from you, because you are giving them access to it. So you got to consider who's in your corner. And one of the reasons that I think that I've been able to move forward so much faster over these last couple of years is I've become a lot more diligent about who's in my corner and setting myself up with structures and accountability and people that hold me and support me to being the best me possible. And life starts with you. Life starts with me, right? It all starts with ourselves and who we're being. And honestly, if we don't have the right communities and if we don't have the right support, it's going to be very challenging to be the best version of yourself. Because I don't know about you, but left to my own devices, oh my goodness, left to my own devices, not a lot's going to happen, right? So connect yourself with the people that lift you up and the people that will challenge you in a positive way. Really challenge you because they're in your corner, not challenge you because they want to shit on you, and not challenge you because they want to, pump themselves up. No, not those people. We're talking about the people that are lifting you up so you get to create the life that you truly desire. And in honor of that, by the way, I wanted to share with you because, I mean, you know, I'm so happy to see all of you that are here live, and it's just great to see so many, you know, familiar faces and people in my world, and you know, these lives, obviously, you know, there's men and women here, and I do exclusively work with women. But one of the things that I felt really inspired to do, it's the beginning of a calendar year. I believe the real new year is coming up. It's the Lunar New Year, and that's the Chinese New Year. And that one's coming up. February 4th is the New Year's Eve, and February 5th is New Year's Day. And so as we're leading up to that, I realized I want to support as many of you who I've not had the ability to connect with one-on-one, because if you're not a client of mine, we might not have been able to connect yet on a one-to-one personal basis. And I'd love to offer you the opportunity to have a conversation where I could support you. I mean, hopefully I could support you, and we could discover what is it that you are desiring to create over the course of this year, and who you need to be in order to achieve that. That's what I'd love to help you with. And that's what I do with you ladies. And so for those of you gentlemen that are here and you're like, wait a minute, I know a lady that could really use this. Here's the deal. I've opened up a number of spots on my calendar leading up to the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. And I'm offering totally complimentary, completely free, a Mojolicious woman consultation. And that's where we will get on the phone one-on-one. And again, we'll discover what is it that you are looking to create and what might be in the way, but more importantly, how you can move through that like that, right? Really how you can shift that within your being. And there are ways that I can definitely help you to do that very quickly over the phone. So there will be a post about that, which I will pin to my page. You can just click on that link and book your spot. I've got limited spots for that available. So make sure if that does interest you, or if you feel that there is a woman in your life that would be benefited by this, make sure to share it with her as well, right? Because those, I have a feeling, are going to get snapped up pretty quickly. And for those of you ladies that are not yet in my private group, where we do go deeper, where we have a little bit of a freer conversation where it's only women, I'm going to put the link to that group here. It's the Rock Your Mojo Women's Circle. And I just put that link in the comments of this live. So that way you can click on that and you can join our growing community over there. And there will be the pinned post in that group as well. So you can book your Mojolicious Woman consultation. So I would love to be in your corner, because here's the deal. The more women out there that are rocking their mojo, and the more women that are lit up and on fire and tapped into a mojolicious life, well, the better everything will be, because that way everybody around you benefits. Your families, your friends, your communities, your coworkers. Everywhere you go will be improved because you will be tapped into your mojo. And when you are tapped into your mojo, you have more power, you have more confidence, you are able to be uplifted, and you have more energy more often. And that, my friends, creates a lot more grace and ease and a whole lot of more fun, because I do like fun too, and I hope you do as well. All right, I'm really looking forward to connecting with all of you. And again, these are daily lives, so thank you for tuning in. If there's a topic, if there's something that I can support you with, go ahead and put it in a comment. Let me know. We'll continue to grow this conversation and this community and this connection. And I'm very glad that you're with me. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking yourselves seriously and being a contribution in your world wherever you are. All right, because it does start with you. So really, again, make sure that that you check who's in your corner. Surround yourself by powerful, positive people. And I'm sending you lots of love. All right. Bye for now.